What is up, YouTube? And we have one troll down. But I'm not here to just ban trolls. I'm here to speak on something that is a very common misconception. A very common misconception that people have about copyright and intellectual property that I did not even know about until I came across Michael hacking, aka Live Giant Media Films. He explained it to me like this.
God, stop scratching.
Going out to you, Kurt K. Michael Kurt K. This is going out to you, man. And I'm not calling you out or anything. I'm helping you out so that you can be better versed.
You want to know what? To be honest, I looked that up, intellectual property, and there's so many different definitions of it, and it's so fucking, for me, I mean, I'm not the brightest bulb. I'm like a dim kind of bulb. But anyways, it's very hard to understand, so I don't know. Somebody would have to have explained to him what it is, because he certainly didn't go online, because you could go down a huge rabbit hole with that shit.
And what intellectual property is, and how copyrights actually work for, not just things that you write, not just music, but in businesses. Like if you start a business type shit, that way your ass can stay protected from being put through what I got put through.
I own a business. I own a restaurant, but it's totally different from what you are fucking doing
over these last few years. See, a lot of people think that you can just up and take whatever you want, right? Like, people seem to think that you can just up and take, whatever you want when it comes to YouTube, but that's not how it works.
Then you should stop doing it.
That's not how intellectual property really works. See, if you start, let's say that you're a music artist, and you write a song, and you put that on YouTube. From the minute that you write that song to the minute that you put it on YouTube, from the minute you write that song to the moment that you put it on YouTube, that stuff is intellectually your property. Like, let's say that you film a video of your cat, okay? Let's say you film a video of your cat. The minute that you turn that camera on, you film your cat, that is your intellectual property.
No, that means anybody can use that video.
Same thing goes with a business. If you start up a business and you come up with the logo design and the name, that business, by all legal standards, is your intellectual property. That company and that name belong to you. Straight up.
It's a lot more than that. Hello?
Like, straight up, you do not have to have any kind of contract to own a business.
It did say it's very wise to get a lawyer to help you out with these things, which you will not, so I'm sure.
The minute that you create a business name, that company belongs to you.
You better get somebody to help you out.
Kick Productions.
Because you say you do?
I am the sole owner of Axe Kick Productions.
Because you say you do.
Okay? I am the sole owner of that company. That brand name is, by all legal standards, my intellectual property.
Because you said it is.
The date and the time that it was created. I have down who it was created by.
Okay.
Therefore, that company belongs to
That
myself.
is not it. That's
Like,
not all
okay,
you
let's
need.
put it this way, bro.
Let's
say that you start a skateboard company, okay? And I'm using skateboard company because I know you're a fan of skating, just like I am. Let's say that you start a skateboard company called K Skateboards or Crip Skateboards. Alright? Let's say that you make the logo, you make the boards. That company is intellectually your property. Because you are the one that created the name. You are the one making the boards. You are the one doing the stuff. So by all legal standards,
online, right?
that company is intellectually your property. And that is not true. And that's the thing. I own the LLC. I own that shit.
Do you know what an LLC is? It's a limited liability corporation. All it does is protect the owner of the business against losing personal property. That's it.
And registered. You can even look it up. I own that name and that company. I actually have that company registered under the LLC. I have that shit registered and copywritten. You can look it up. Matter of fact, you can ask Life Giant Media Films yourself if you don't believe me. I sat there and watched him register that company under my name. And the reason why I had him do it for me is because of the fact that I don't know how to go about doing that stuff. So he helped me do it. Therefore, I am the sole owner of Axe Kick Productions. So to that fake ass that wants to act like he's a badass,
do you have proof that you're the owner, though?
Shit. All you are is a dumbass.
You can't just say you're an owner. It's a lot more than that. It's gotta be. You can't just say that you're an owner of a company and then have an LLC, right? Just because it has that doesn't mean that you're the owner. It protects the owner, but... And
actually, I'm glad that you brought up fair use laws.
Am I, like, fucking retarded, or I don't know?
This is something that a lot of people have a very big
I don't even know why I give a shit. I don't even know, because your business is different than my business, and if it's that easy to just start a business online, I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna sell fucking lingerie. Hey, you never know. I might... Look out for that shit.
On. A very big misconception on. And I'm glad you brought that up. Because fair use is the one thing that motherfuckers do not seem to understand that apply to everyone.
Okay.
It doesn't just apply to me, it just doesn't apply to you guys. Fair use. Alright? Let me put it this way. If you take and you give credit to the person when it comes to that kind of shit, that is fair use. Like, let's say that instrumental. Now, you know how every time I use an instrumental, I say the person's name. I usually say props to this person or props to said producer.
Check.
That falls under fair use. What is not fair use is when someone takes someone else's work and does not credit them, does not mention their name at all, does not do this or that.
You're wrong.
And actually, yes, I do. I do give credit where credit is due.